Also
Let's get
known as
into it.
our troublemaker.
This game is made by the
That's
same people who made GPDE.
eat my ass. That was jpde is not just producing digital entertainment.
Also, it's made with in Rempi, so you know it'll run on Mac. At least I think it will.
Usually does. But also Renplay is really broken.
Base. Star.
Aren't those?
As someone that plays a lot of porn games that runs on Renplay, it can be broken.
Ah, my eyes.
Man, I just wanted to give you a
Playing in the
fucking
dark or something?
flashbang.
What's up?
Playing in the dark.
Cause baby tonight, Creeper's gonna blow up our stuff again.
Copyright strikes by Captain Sparkles.
Actually, believe it or not, he got copyright striked by the original owners of the song he parodied.
Ah.
It was the 5th longest lasting song on his channel before it got copyright strike.
I wonder if he's using the same artist on this one.
I'm 90% sad. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Sad.
What the fuck is that gay looking shit?
Feels like a little mismatched.
It looks like a modern space aircraft
looks like
combined with a trash compactor.
Please tell me
about to
it's
say,
the
yeah.
point is that it's just a really jinky
Jury rigged.
trailer park trash bullshit.
Oh, I remember seeing her.
Huh. I always thought she was a fish, or they, whatever it is. It's a space creature. Who knows what it is?
She. It looks a lot like a she.
Alright. Here, eat. So crazy it
that's really-
hasn't uttered a word the entire trip.
Bear with me. Oh, Captain.
That's the dragon woman, I'm pretty sure.
Miss Kobayashi's dragon maid.
I will take her if that's okay with y'all.
You're the only one that likes scalies.
Yeah, you do like.
It's not that like.
You do surprisingly well at voicing women.
Thank you. I need to know what like voice to put on for her though.
Well,
I think she's like the. I think she's kind of like the top notch.
I think you'll get it as you
Percent.
read.
yeah.
I think you'll get it
probably.
as you read. It's not like you've played this before.
Alright, Captain.
Bear with.
Oh.
Bear with it. You know how valuable she is. Just ignore her.
Easy for you to say. Nothing to distract me.
What are you, a nerd or a ruffian?
Both.
What the hell was that?
It's unironically his lilac impression.
Scaled down.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. It is lilac. Is that bad? I'll take a slow and uneventful trip over in excitement anytime.
Ah, you're old.
Experienced, and that's why I'm in charge. Time to arrival. Who's true?
Musto.
Master.
Even when they make something to get away from Ruby, they can't get away from Ruby. We're inside of the asteroid field, charting a course.
Oh, this is cool.
Course charted. We'll reach the
Rendezvous.
That Z really threw me off.
Yeah, it's I think it's French. I don't know.
We'll reach the rendezvous point in 2 galactic hours and 37 minutes.
Two galactic hours and 36.7 minutes. What is that?
36-7. That's just how they talk in the future.
I didn't
It's
see that.
37.
can't be right.
Almost cut in half. Lucky.
Oh my god.
What?
I didn't understand a word of that if it weren't for the text.
You just
in front
want-
of me.
Would you just want me to do the referee?
It's not that.
No, Vonnie can keep refereeing. I think I understand. I think I understand the type of accent or voice you're trying to give her. It just needs to sound a bit more.
Hold on, I gotta
tangible.
lower down the music.
I can't hear the music, to be honest
Yeah, I
with you.
know, because skill is.
He sucks and he butt.
I'm gonna try a different voice for Captain real quick.
Nah, is this because you try to pretend to be rich when you're broke?
When did I do that?
By buying a Mac.
Oh, I thought it was.
Shush.
Okay.
Shush. Why is it so short?
There was a shift in the density of the field compared to our last trip. The number of asteroids has decreased drastically in certain areas.
I like how they're doing those little exaggeration bubbles there.
Yeah.
I do kind of like that though.
Son of a, turn back, full ion.
What?
It's a trap.
Oh
If
my
they move
gosh.
that many asteroids, that means
Did they
What?
really put a Star Wars reference in here? Or is that?
it's a trap. Oh shit.
You're not too far up.
Damn it,
The shields are gone.
Risa! How did we not detect these ruffians?
I'm getting kind of blurry text, to be honest with you.
Word text? Oh,
Yeah, a little bit.
this is loud again.
I didn't get it.
There we go.
Okay. The asteroid's minerals work on them. Work on them as well. 180, mark out.
I think this is that lady.
Those voices.
Ion engines disrupted.
Put them on the screen already. Who is it? That can't be real.
What? Oh, it's an even
Okay,
bigger.
that's kind of gay.
It's not gay, it's clearly inserting itself into something.
Still gay.
No, you're right, it could be the other hole.
Yeah.
What's a federal starship doing here?
And why are its engines backward?
I was gonna say something about that too. Maybe engines work differently in space.
Oh wait, no, that's actually correct. So it has, you can kind of see the engines in the back.
Whoa.
That are placed
Animation.
correctly.
Animation. That's kind of sick.
My question is why the rendering is so low.
Well, it's a brand new game, you know, and they're doing something new here, so
Oh yeah, but this is like their first release.
GALAXIA pilot episode.
Cornecia Geripta.
Was that supposed to be?
Vakelis. Nasira. I gotta stop with the accent. And Homer.
Homer.
Tori de Celestia. Retrina Lo Trilena. Oh gosh.
I think you shouldn't have done this
Sure.
without putting this many characters without rights. I'm just gonna.
So, not enough sprites for the number of characters.
Jackal Giants.
Okay.
Oh, Attilian and Jonathan Johnson. I know those people. Dino!
Minio's home.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know
Oh,
Dino
Dino.
did 3D animation.
Wait, Dino helped him? That's...
Yeah.
You traitor!
Yeah,
Makes
he actually told me at RTS. I didn't know he was doing 3D though. I thought he...
Dino, please tell me he told you to make this bad.
Please tell us he threatened you.
They're hailing us.
It wasn't bad.
We only have audio.
No,
Captain,
I
dot,
thought it was
self-voicing disabled.
Kill the
Oh shoot.
kill the alarm. Put them on. Those voices.
That's a woman.
So we all...
Crew of this freighter. This is Captain Go Fuck Yourself Fuck Bitches. The Federal Starship Halem Theora.
Maybe it's Italian because I didn't understand that. I don't know. Oh my bad. This is Captain Firala of the freighter.
Captain, we've been asked by the Jefferain system?
I don't know.
We've been asked by the Jefferain system of the Allied planets to intervene on their behalf
I think it's
and
your
investigate a smuggling ring of critically enraged space
Endangered.
endangered.
species and endangered species.
Risa! Void darned.
Will you shut up already?
We have reason to believe you're participants in the operation. We will now destroy it. Not deploy. I was hoping for something more violent. Deploy a squadron of drones to tow your vessel to our landing bay. Disable your weapons away, and prepare to be towed.
To avoid with that, we still got working weapons.
You want to get in the fight, firefight, with what the
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis?
Chrysalis.
I hate space.
It's like that one car.
I hate space.
With a Chrysalis class starship.
Chrysalis class starship.
They got a Chrysler?
Are you insane?
What do we...
Captain Garetta, I'm afraid that many of my crew would rather be reduced to space dust than face Jofarian law. So many voices.
So you're planning to resist us? I'm sure you realize what my ship is capable of. Captain?
It is an option we are considering. Without certain assurances, being given over to the Jafarians is still a death sentence. And between the two, I much rather prefer the one that doesn't involve their tender and loving care.
A moment. Captain?
Our only chance. They know we're carrying in live cargo and we're more useful to them alive than dead. Interesting, what kind of cargo are we carrying?
I think it's the one person with a Sprite.
Yeah.
He's sincere.
Or maybe it's the endangered specimens she was talking about.
You sooner get blasted to bits than surrender unconditionally.
Understandable. The Yafiran Green Guardians are notoriously vicious with smugglers and poachers. I don't know who this is.
I'd say it's the evil
More
looking
than,
woman.
more than, more than one has been crippled and left for the wildlife to find.
Oh.
What chance do we have
Oh.
of forcibly capturing him?
It was Bruno talking. My bad.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Bruno talking.
Slim, you can't disable the weapons of such a small freighter without disrupting the integrity of the hull.
And I'm not about to risk a boarding party on them.
Ah.
Vakelis.
Oh, let's say Vakelis.
Vakelis. I know, right?
Vakelis.
Vakelis. Is there something we can actually offer them? What do our treaties and agreements with the Jafarians say?
While we are on this hunt as per their request, to make the prisoners change hands, the Jafarians would need to formally request extradition. I'm positive we can persuade them that these smugglers would be better off left in Federation hands.
They would just give up their jurisdiction. Poaching is a pretty conscientious issue, to say the least.
If it serves their purpose, the newly installed government is more interested in dismantling the ring for good than they are in judicial shows, are they not?
That's what I perceived during our meeting, right? Alright then. Hail them again. Channel open, ma'am. Captain Liu, from Hail... I don't care.
There's a lot of context missing right now. Hopefully it gets explained later.
Let's go.
Yes.
And
Yeah. Yes, Captain Croancia.
despite the situation being a direct result of your disregard for the laws, you fear we acknowledge your concern for the for the lives and well-being of your crew. Provided your offer your full cooperation in the inquiries which will doubtlessly arise as a result of your arrest, I will spare no effort as to the representative I am still of the Federation to prevent your extradition to the Jafarian Alliance.
Thank you for your understanding, Captain. I accept.
What?
Thank you, Captain Lowe. I will deploy the drone shortly. Helen.
Wait, so the captain will be fine in exchange for the goons? Or
I don't know. That's not fair.
I thought she was trying to make sure
This
that
is
the
definitely
crew
a
was
visual
safe.
novel that does not hold my attention.
Are you out of your mind? Sounds like there could be trouble.
Tactical. I want you ready to destroy that freighter at the first sign of hostility. Commander Bleh, I want you to reach our guests.
Achilles.
Have the Bay team deploy a dampering field. I want that scrap heap unable to produce a single spark before they even touch down on my ship.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, I'm way more charged than I thought I
I
was.
would also suggest deploying a small medical detail in case of injured from our salvos.
Make it so.
Captain? Commander Vakelis to medical. Vanwild, you should take this one.
Is that a
Oh, so
woman?
she is a med officer.
Okay. Go ahead, Commander.
Lieutenant, meet me in Hangar Bay 4 with a small medical team. A member will experience in veterinary is required.
Copy, Commander. Ibn Ayub out. I probably said that wrong.
Sounded close. Assuming.
I'm getting so sick and tired of these fucking names.
Yeah, why can't we just get Greg?
I feel like the one thing that's been the most exhausting in video games is probably complicated names. Especially in animes. I can't.
There's a reason why my name was made not to be complicated.
Luke. Zhao Luke.
Exactly.
Alright, Vanwad, I think this is the same lady.
Oh, you're right. Commander Vakelis?
Lieutenant, stay behind the security detail. Approach only when we give the all clear.
Standard protocol then?
Indeed.
Sorry.
But
Standard protocol then?
it bears repeating for your team members. I see a couple of new faces with us today.
No time like the present for some experience. Any information readings on the inside?
We were expecting a crew of 7, yet the scans revealed 8 humanoid life forms, plus a dozen animals.
So we are smuggling some possibly endangered creatures.
That explains why their spaceship looks like that.
Extra crew?
That or the poachers have added kidnapping to their list of felonies.
Sounds like the kind of thing that would attract a lot of attention. A captive would be worth that.
Guess we'll find out.
Is my voice coming through clearly, by the way?
I think so.
Sound feminine enough. So Luke and Bonnie, how are you guys liking it so far?
I am unbelievably bored.
So far, it feels like, is exposition the right word?
The thing is that like it's not exposition because we're not learning anything directly. If anything, because like no two characters are just telling us, "Hey, this is how this works." What goes on? We're literally just dropped in the middle of something that we don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like we're being shoved too much at once into our faces without a proper toe dip into the game. We just got.
I feel like it probably should have started earlier, like maybe when the poaching just started.
Right. Like, there's too much confusion going on right now.
Maybe.
I don't know what's happening.
And this is the first episode, so there's like no previous context.
Exactly. Unless Minos decides to add in a prologue, and then it goes into this, I'd be a bit happier. But only if the prologue were to give plenty of context as to the world we're in, what's happening, and proper explanation for why we're doing what we're doing. So yeah.
See, the only almost redeemable answer is like that is what's going on, but he decided to start the demo here because there's too many invisible sprites going on. But
hey,
in my opinion, you just shouldn't have released it that way.
I feel like what happened to Pamar, the lady, will be explained later in the story. I think this is the prologue.
We don't even. Who is Ruffian, by the way?
The ruffian?
We don't have the ruffian. Like, is that supposed to be?
Well, if they had question marks, they might be important. But if they're just named ruffian, probably not.
So it's just like a random person thing. Okay.
No movement at all. Quite shy, these poachers.
Or they're preparing us a surprise.
Possible. And inside, please connect with the ship's communication system. Oh wait, that's his name. I thought that was a word.
Connection established, sir.
Captain Lowe, this is Commander Bruno Vakelis, first officer of the Helnethari. Open the cargo hold of the ship and prepare to be boarded.
Uh-oh.
Captain-
Doesn't sound like we're listening.
Captain Lowe, I repeat. Gah!
Of all the times to have a mutiny.
Lieutenant, no! Stay with your team and wait for further instruction. Ensign, can you access their lock system remotely?
Affirmative, sir. Just a moment.
You fall asleep there for a second.
I was about to ask.
I was just thinking about how dumb this is.
Good job, Ensign. Security team, with me. Weapons on stun mode. We need them alive.
Why do they need us alive?
I don't know.
There's going to be anyone left to stun.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
Please don't shoot.
Lay down your weapons. Hands on the floor.
What happened? Where's the captain? On the bridge. Half the crew tried to mutiny. Dumb. Ramirez. Raptiz. Secure this area for the medical team. Clint. With me.
You don't like to say stupid.
Sometimes.
Captain!
Yeah, stubborn, fatherless people. Person.
Meathead.
He still had it, didn't you? I can't believe it took four of us. Drop your weapons. Fred Dogs, think you're taking me alive? That was the plan. I recognize your voice. You're the guy who wasn't quite sure about our terms, aren't you? Screw your terms. I'll blush my own head off before I let you take me. You're starting to make it sound like a rosy outcome, not gonna lie. I won't say it again. Drop your weapons. I'll shoot. Now. To the void with you, Fred. I'll see you in... Thanks for the assist, Lieutenant, but we had it under control.
Obviously, but I'm a better shot than the entire security team, and that was taking way too long. Is that still me? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, that is.
We've got a hyperventilating captive in that containment cage.
Ensign, secure the hostile.
I'm not hostile. The captain's deal works just fine for me. I'm unarmed.
If you're so cooperative, open this cage then.
Yes, yes. I was just thinking. I get lost in the thoughts. That's how tired I am. Like, age thoughts.
Vanwild.
Ah! Don't be scared. You're safe now. A doctor. Oh, she's the cargo. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright. Oh, I need to do it as a voice. Voices. Please, do you understand me? Can you speak Galaxian? Voices. Bruno, please tell me the path's secured.
This is Commander Vakelis. We need another security team and a magneto stretcher on the bridge of the freighter. Stat.
Cool.
I'm not gonna lie, not a single actually interesting thing has happened.
Come on, Luke. It's not that bad so far.
We've rescued a total of 12 animals from the freighter, 8 adults and 4 juveniles. Slightly malnourished and shell-shocked, but otherwise fine. Quite the sensitive species. Wait. 8 plus 4 is 12. So, they call them animal. Oh, wait, no, okay. They
Yeah,
are.
animals. There was a crew of 8 and then several animals, they said.
Okay, I keep thinking.
They They said there was, I think, a crew or like total of 8 people. I think they said that the 8th person was like an extra crew member. But I think
No,
that I think
they said the eighth is possibly a captive.
so. Then it was, yeah, it was the fish-looking girl.
Because I keep thinking they're referring to animals as the fish faunacy.
Also, I'm beginning to think that the dragon-tailed woman wasn't that captain. I think she comes later.
4 of the 7 crew members were killed in an attempted mutiny, 3 at the hands of the captain, who was in turn killed by the leader of the mutineers, First Mate Gubal-to.
Okay, yeah.
He was neutralized with the assistance of Lieutenant Ibn Yayib and is currently in solitary confinement. Other survivors of the incident are the navigator Mostalo and simple crew member Carrick Poe. They're sharing a sail.
Fools.
Quite the extreme measures, yes, but I always expect some mistrust from non-allied species. The Federation has quite a way to go to regain its luster.
Oh, I wasn't fully referring to the crew of the freighter. Truth to tell. Hello?
Luke?
I just said the whole thing.
And what?
Oh, I wasn't. What?
And what about our surprise guest?
Surprise guest?
Did you read that?
Oh, I guess I'm still stuck.
Oh.
It must be frozen. It must be frozen for us, Luke.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
And what about our surprise guest?
She's physically fine, but has yet to awaken. We didn't find anything on her person that might give us a hint to her identity or her species.
Piper's Place.
You brought it up, not us.
Her species is not on the ship database. Has medical run a full scan yet?
They wanted to wait until she awakens, and we've been able to communicate.
Going from captive to slumber.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig. Weird. Never seen it spelled before. Guinea pig. Wouldn't make for a good first impression, yes. What is what we actually know about her so far?
Her body structure has similarities to that of a Jafarian, but there are key differences. They have a few theories down in medical, but we'll only be able to verify after a full scan.
Have Lieutenant oversee her case personally. I want regular updates.
Yes, Captain. May I ask why?
Just wondering why a group of poachers in Jafarian systems would suddenly add kidnapping to their list of felonies. We were asked to assist in this investigation because of this crew's skill as a blockade runner in the war. Now I'm wondering if there's something else we haven't been made privy to, and whether it's dangerous to the ship.
Understood. Permission to oversee the interrogation of the crew members.
Granted. And tell the nav team to set... Why is that blocked?
What, is it spaghetti?
To set a leisurely course for the Jafarian space. We don't want to get in range of their
Comm
Or
relays.
communication.
Okay, for some reason I think my screen's just dirty. That's why. Comm relays too soon, do we?
Of course, I assume we'll inform them of mission developments fashionably late.
Reading my mind, Commander. Dismissed.
Captain.
Oh, we get to choose. And there are floors too.
Oh my god, this actually is terrible.
It looks wet.
This is terrible.
Oh, guys, lore!
Oh, like that.
Someone really liked Mass Effect.
Age 73. Birthplace. Who is this person?
Nessie. Oh,
Rip.
cried the captain. She's old!
She's a gilf!
Cardassian. Allied Federation of Systems and Planets, member of Star Force. Corencia Gerepta, captain of the Helen Thari. According to the official records, this is her second command as captain on a federal ship. Before that, she had 25 years stints as first officer.
Why did they word
Is
it
that
like
what
that?
Is that what they're trying to do? 25? Okay. The records show little else. No command nor education. There's no note about the information having been lost in the wake of the war like other files. So I guess she was reduced. She was recruited straight out of the Cardassian army before serving in Star Force. There's a war that happened not too long ago then.
Oh, jeez, okay, so we're in command, and then I would guess this is
Another
the
dot.
floor within command, right?
Yeah, there's just a long hallway.
Sir, oh jeez, so many choices.
Why call it main commander? You can just call it the command deck.
Everyone seems to be at ease. Good. The crew did a
Aren't you a higher-
great job on this mission. Although I could swear navigation and tactical were about to pop a blood vessel, concealing the Helen Thari in the asteroid field.
You sound like you're about to plop a blood vessel.
I will have to discuss commendations with the captain. Here's to avoiding a mutiny on her next outlandish request. Alright, what happens if we do it again? Okay, just making sure. Officer
Making sure you
Luciana,
ain't gay.
a question. Luke, you were navigation, so...
Okay. Commander. Yeah. Please.
Vakelis, man. You can't do
No.
blah for every single name.
Yes, I can, and I will.
Have we managed to access the navigation logs on the captive ship?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, they're encoded. Communication team is still working on tracking.
Okay, they called him sir. I was getting confused because he's kind of too pretty, you know.
Too pretty.
I guess.
I guess you're not straight after all.
I am. I can call the homies pretty. I think.
Is he your homie, though?
No, not yet.
He's pretty boring, if I'm being honest.
As long as they're
Affirmative.
wearing socks.
It's not just the logs. All data stored in the ship computer is secured by a highly
Sophisticated.
sophisticated quantum lock.
Why?
They got it from the comics.
Would a group of poachers have something like that? Where would they even... Thank you for your time, Lujata. As you were.
Commander. I always hate those exiting, because, like, I would be... If that was me in real life, I'd be like, yes?
Oh, look at that. You can move it around.
I know. Can I go into the vacuum of space? No. This game's lame. I'm just kidding.
It is lame. He's not lying.
Alright, I can't go into captain because they probably outrank me.
Go all the way to the left.
Oh shoot, I'm trying. What did I do?
What did you do? Were you able to drag yourself? There you go. Okay, no. Go to 2 then.
Leisure,
Leisure.
huh?
Oh, down there. There's a blue dot. we can do something.
Someone should have told me that we were going into a political thriller instead of a space game.
Oh, a
That
bar!
way I would have just left you alone.
Bar.
The leisure areas seem to be getting regularly used by the crews nowadays. That's good.
Can they make me a Cuban mojito?
I want some schnapps. When we got assigned to the Lentari 6 months ago, most of the crew was rarely seen here, still overwhelmed by the uniqueness and perceived importance of the assignment, striving to be seen as deserving of it. It doesn't help that the average age is quite low, this being the first assignment of most of the crew, but now they seem to be more at ease. Oh shoot, was this something else? No. I didn't expect Lieutenant Dessen to sponsor my idea at that meeting. I should invite them to lunch when the schedule permits.
I wonder what kind of limitations there are on a bar that's on a federal spaceship, you know?
Well, it's not like they're driving, so they could get wasted, couldn't they?
No, but I mean, they're on it. I would imagine they're on duty, right? I would imagine that they're on duty, you know, staff that has to help man a ship. Probably be called to duty at any time.
If it's big enough to have a leisure area, then I think it's big enough for at least some people to want to get wasted.
So like they have what, days off on the ship?
I would guess so.
Well, there are 6 floors to it. I guess there's got to be an entertainment area as well.
What are you gonna say, Luke?
I already forgot.
Alright, we'll talk.
Let's go to the strip club.
Ensign, I think that's Luke.
Commander.
Ensign Klimb, good job on the captive ship.
Thank you, sir. Although, I think the one designated themselves for the most Lieutenant. Yeah.
Bet you didn't expect someone from medical to be such a good shot.
Definitely not, sir. If I may, did she learn to shoot like... Wait, where did she learn to shoot like that? I don't remember advanced marksmanship being in medical curriculum.
Interesting question, but why are you asking me?
Well, sir, I was told that you know her from the academy.
Oh, I do. What I meant is, why are you not asking her directly? Oh, yeah, it's my problem.
Well, to be fair, she feels a bit unapproachable and...
Here I enter. Oh, never mind.
And I guess this counts as gossiping about a superior officer.
At ease, Klimb. You are in a bar on the leisure deck, and the question is innocent. But as Miss Ibayup is indeed a friend of mine and a lieutenant, I will have to decline answering.
Understand. Apologies, sir. Am I dismissed?
Klimb, again, you're off duty. Go back to your friends. So they do have time off.
That's nice.
Oh, right. Good evening, then.
Why does it say Instant and not Clin if it gives his name?
Believe it or not, so it's actually a very... This comes from a part of my life I don't like reminding myself, but it's very much part of sci-fi rankings to be ensign, because ensign is very low. It's basically equivalent of being called a grunt.
Huh. Also, I think that's all.
And also, sometimes they're pronounced as ensign.
Hey Vonnie, you should make a small compilation. It starts off with me telling Luke, you can't just say bleh for every single character name, and then just make an immediate compilation of every bleh of Luke just doing that.
Yeah. Alright, we got more lore.
I got more.
She's 28. Birth planet, no answer. Species.
No.
Lodian.
She looks pretty human to me, but maybe it's the purple eyes.
I'm pretty sure it's just because Minos isn't original enough to make actual aliens.
I mean, they made that fish lady,
Made
or
fish
whatever.
lady.
That's not original.
I don't know.
Well, why don't
Just because you made a furry doesn't mean you're original.
Well,
Allied Federation of Systems and Planets, member of Star Force? What were you gonna say, Bonnie?
I was gonna say, you should read about this one since it's your character.
Oh, thank you. Lieutenant of the Medical Corps, the Helen Thari is her second post, and I must admit, I didn't expect to meet her again so soon, nor did I expect her to achieve her current rank or to be picked from the Helen Thari after only one assignment. I guess Star Force really has changed since the war. They just can't afford to ignore skilled individuals anymore. Or maybe the rumor that Captain Corencia personally handpicked the entire crew is true. I first met her at Star Force Academy. We were in the same graduating class. Apparently, we left more of an impression than I thought, since the fact that it is now circulating the rumor mill on board the Thari. Something kept in mind. Something to keep in mind.
I don't know. I think I will lead the docs later.
I think we go to 4-5 and see if there's anything there. Medical. There's a lot of empty spaces. Seems kind of tedious and pointless. Unless it's just for it's just for the ship.
This is a pilot, but I don't know how different a pilot is from a beta or an alpha or whatever.
It is the very first release. Gotta say, it looks pretty good though so far. Art-wise and everything.
It's nice to look at. Officer Tandrai? Dre?
Commander, good evening.
I thought it was a German accent. I said, you gave the doctor the German accent. Good evening. I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of Lieutenant Ibayab.
You couldn't find her, although Helen...
You
couldn't find her?
Oh, I could, but considering the size of the crew, I prefer to never pass over the opportunity to interact with any of you.
I see, that's commendable. She's in Mid-Bay 5, although that door...
Much obliged, Tandrai. Have a good evening.
I will. Thank you, sir. You too.
All these names sound like they're from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't seen any of
I
them.
think that's honestly, I think it's unoriginal enough that this is all Guardians of the Galaxy. Just a political side.
Oh, Medbay, we're gonna go visit that.
All the sick people. Exactly, Luke. Lieutenant?
Commander? Shut up.
Okay.
Here to check up on our sleeping beauty?
Captain has taken a personal interest in the matter. Questions of ship security. She'd like you to follow her case personally.
So I'm trying to determine what the pick's rank. He's wearing red and black with a purple stripe. She's wearing a silver pendant just like him, but it seems to be a different shape. I think maybe the blue on her is just her position as a medical
I would think so.
officer.
The different shape is because her hand is outstretched.
I think so.
Yep.
No. They both have two cords coming from the pendant as well. Except his is purple, hers are blue. Interesting.
Pendant behind the slaughter.
And what about you?
I am as interested in her as I would be in any mystery coming our way, Nasira. Has she been harmed?
Not during this trip, but she must have had a tough life.
Is that your professional opinion?
Yes and no. The basic scan sets her age at 19. For a Jafarian of that age, she's way too small. Okay.
She's a short snack.
It could be a result of her mutation.
True. Then I observed the calluses on her hands and feet, the state of her dress.
The Jafarium system is peaceful, rich. They are currently in talks to join the Federation, and their average quality of life is quite high.
Which makes sense. Which makes such an
Outlier.
Oh my gosh. Which makes such an outlier that much more puzzling, doesn't it? I'm telling you, Bruno, this girl's life was troubled long before she got kidnapped by a bunch of poachers.
What's that about?
A notification I set on her brain activity. She's about to wake up.
Kind of funny.
Interesting.
That's good. Can I be present?
The notification is boom, 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 boom.
It was like, but
The notification system is Windows turning on. Yes, but let me do the talking, alright? I'll be the most familiar thing in the room.
You barely exchanged 2 sentences with her.
Still 2 more than anyone else on the ship. She's got spunk.
Sounds more like narcissism to me.
You would know, right?
Exactly.
Hi. Hi. You. The cage. What?
Nothing.
Don't be afraid. We're friends now. I'm Nessia. I'm a doctor. Nasira. The cage. Where's the cage? You're not on the Freyr anymore. You're on a starship. No. No. Take me back. Take me back. The voices. What voices? Whose voices? Everything. Too many. Too much. It's too much.
Too many, too much.
She's going into shock again.
Helen! Acoustically insulate Section 5B of the medical deck. Identification code Vakelis Vas Quel Vav Rel Zas.
Good job.
Acknowledged. Section 5B insolent.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you?
Nasira, please, keep quiet.
Oh, she's awake again.
I guess so.
The voices, it's gone. It's all gone. You made it go away.
Let me suck your dick.
What?
Yeah, thank you, Luke, for that side comment.
Vanwild.
It's fine. You can speak now. I can handle 2 people. Oh my gosh, that does not go.
Now I can't edit it out. It's too funny.
That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. What just happened?
Sensory overload. It seems that our guest can't help but hear everything. And I figured that the voices and noises produced by a full-capacity starship can amount to quite the cacophony.
Can't fucking say it either.
Cacophony.
There we go.
Of course.
Capybara?
Curses. Capybara? Capybara. Coconut puppy. How in the void did you make it before I did? Oh, wait, go back. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. How in the void did you notice it before I did?
Same way you noticed her upbringing. We shouldn't talk about her like she's not here. That's quite rude. I'm Bruno. This is Nasira. Nice to meet you, Miss...
Pomere. My name is Pomere.
That's the most normal name in this entire fucking.
I haven't heard it in a while, or I've never heard it in general.
I've never heard
It's
of
the most
this
normal
either.
sounding is what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
It's like other than Helen, Pomere is like a breath of fresh air in comparison to all these fucking weird names.
Cassidy. Iraq.
Iraq.
You said starship. I'm on a Federation starship then?
Indeed, I'm the first officer, Bruno Achilles.
And I'm Lieutenant Nassaria. Oh, go forward and go back.
Oh no, there's spaghetti in
can-
this game too?
Yeah. And I'm Lieutenant
Mom's a
Nassaria
heavy, mom's spaghetti.
Ayub. Shut the fuck. I'm a doctor. I don't want your mom's spaghetti bullshit in my head. How are you feeling now? I'm good. Very good. I don't think it's ever been so quiet. But I'm a bit hungry. Of course. We can get you something from the kitchen.
Any Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Any preferences?
I don't like meat, if that's okay.
Get the fuck out of my universe. Where's the gun?
Doc, put her down. She's broken. Of course. Don't worry. We don't have any real meat on board anyway. Oh, so it's all tofu.
Or actually, I haven't had tofu.
Gross.
Our food is made a different way.
Human flesh.
It's like the Wall-E theory, where they just recycle the humans to feed back the other humans.
We eat Jofarian.
But the coffee is still very convincing, so it could give her some textural problems. I'll ask them to bring up 3 vegetarian meals, if you'll excuse me.
Also, Vonnie, what is that disturbing Wall-E theory you just said? They use human.
I won't talk about it for too long. Basically, with how long the ship has been in, or how many generations
Right.
go by, they probably ran out of food, and so they just recycle the humans that passed away into those food in a cups.
Food in a cups. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I should really get some advanced training in psychology. I don't know why I couldn't say that. What is this? You don't like it? Oh no, I do. It's just I've never had something like this before. It's so bubbly.
No surprise
Oh,
there.
so she's got a soda.
Jafaria hasn't started importing extra system beverages yet. This is called Sparkle. It's a drink from the Verzor system. That's a... Okay. Sounds like carbonated water to me.
I'm starting to see why most places start with a familiar planet like Earth and then go out into the universe.
Because it's hard to make different culture, yeah. Different species.
You know, it's hard to get people to understand a whole different culture by just throwing them in there. You need the fish out of water.
Or well...
I
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was
Bonnie.
gonna say, assuming Pomera is a fish, that good one.
I didn't even mean
I
it as
think I think I No, go back. I haven't finished.
I didn't even mean to interrupt him that time.
I think I really like it. You can have as much as you want. Oh, I'm good. I don't want to take too much. Don't worry about that. Thanks to the ship's system, we're virtually unable to run out of food. It never runs out?
No, and I guess you were right, Lieutenant.
Right? About what? I guess that you must have had a hard time growing up. Oh, a bit, I guess. How did you know? I did too. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. That was a long time ago.
Are you still hungry, Pomar? Want something else to eat?
Oh no, I'm fine. Thanks. Good. Omere, if it's alright, I would like to give you a full checkup. Is it gonna hurt? Not at all. I promise. Okay. As long as you keep me from hearing the ship.
I'll leave you to it then.
Oh, you're not staying?
I can't, I'm sorry, but I'll be back. Promise.
Okay. I'll see you later then.
Of course.
He goes back to the captain. Goes like, "This is literally an angel. Who are you talking about danger? No danger.
Lieutenant,
Go away, crazy person."
Lieutenant, take good care of her, you hear?
You think my job even is, Commander?
There it's being surprisingly hospitable to a stranger.
Maybe it's because
Well,
she's a little girl. I don't know.
We did just establish that like the lieutenant had a hard life and relates to Pomere, and Pomere is nothing but respectful
And I mean,
to them.
Pomeri was in a cage.
And you also got to remember that the commander is trying to get information out of her, so it's better to be nice while being nice works.
She probably knows that she can't be nice, so she's using Bruno and Nadelia, whatever her name is, to get information from her. Nasiria, yeah, to get information from her.
I guess I was looking at it from a protocol point of view. Luke, you want this one?
Are you sure about this, Commander?
Positive. Better to leave the more pleasant conversations for later. Bring him in.
Yes, sir.
It's
If it's the ruffian, I'm just gonna do it.
Alright.
I'm getting tired. The dog.
Commander Vakeli is at your service. I'd call you up here, but mutiny and killing your captain isn't in the job description at Star Force. No, I like the captain, kinda.
Neither's negotiation.
Terry, you said the exact opposite.
I don't care. I'm ruffian. I don't follow the rules.
Good answer.
I thought.
It is usually the prerogative. Yeah, that's weird. Of the chief of security, but that's not written in stone. My captain runs a more flexible hierarchy than most. After all, you never know what kind of skills people may pick up in life. For example, the person who knocked you out is Medical's second in command. Great physician, but she knows how to handle a pulse rifle just as well as a medical scanner. While you went from blockade runner to poacher, well, the required skills don't differ that much, do they?
I'm not telling you.
Gooball. I'm going to be the only person you'll be able to talk to on this ship. After the stunt you pulled on your captain, you're in solitary for the foreseeable future. You sure you don't want to take the opportunity?
I think Maya's been watching police interrogation videos. This is actually getting pretty similar.
Alright
He's
then.
been watching.
I guess you'll listen. We've identified your whole group from old wartime records, Screwball. Your past employers weren't the types to trust anyone, let alone mercenaries. And after the war, well, no one was really in need of mercenaries anymore, were they? And so you turned to poaching, Jafarian behemoths for a living. Quite lucrative, from what I hear, but also dangerous. So dangerous that rather than trusting your captain, you attempted mutiny like you were trying to die. Seems irrational, completely suicidal. So much so that I don't believe it. You know what I
You
believe?
think you're stupid.
I believe you're a good guy, Gooball.
This is a police interrogation. Jesus Christ. It's literally everything I've seen in a police interrogation.
He's trying to be a good cop so badly.
What the void are you talking about?
According to the records, you and Captain Lowe were in the same outfit even during the war. You knew each other for close to 30 years, and yet, today, you went and dusted him like he was a stranger. I can't believe you would be that callous, Gooball. Not for suicide, no. If it was for that, you would have just stuck the barrel in your mouth and pulled the trigger. You were trying to protect someone.
You've eaten too much synthetic sludge, Fed. It's gone to your brain.
Captain Lowe was trying to do that as well, except his concern was just the crew of the freighter, while you were thinking of the entire outfit.
Sawed off.
An outfit made up of mercenaries, old companions from the war. But not only am I right, there are some who joined later who don't have the same attachment, who would gladly squeal everything when pressured. Someone like, say, the Navigator, Mustallo.
You're dead. You're all dead. You hear me?
Security, we're done.
You have no idea what's coming. You're space dust. This entire ship is space dust. Void take you.
Bring in the next crewman, please. Roll credits? Okay.
Take a few minute breaks here, guys. Hang on. It's not too loud, I hope. No, I'm fine. And it's not so much the loudness, but the number of sounds that causes me problems. I see. Have you always been like this? No. I mean, I remember always having better hearing than other people, but it only became overwhelming when I was 13, I think. Oh my gosh. It's the same freaking age Luke was just saying earlier.
For context,
It wasn't recorded.
I don't think it was recorded, but for context,
We were like saying, dude, we gotta bridge this shit hard. Like
I don't
fucking
know.
nothing happened.
No,
It's like this is boring.
I mean,
Luke,
it's.
you're-
I mean,
No. Hang on. Luke is pulling some shit here, okay? He's obviously was working with Minos on this game. And that's why he's known two things so far that was gonna pop up.
yeah. He
Wait,
predicted
what was the second thing I knew? What was the first thing I knew?
that
First thing you knew.
that she's 13.
No,
What
that
was the
wasn't-
second thing?
No, I remember. It's like I'm like, oh my gosh, he just said it. I think it was when after she started hearing properly and they were in the room. We'll have to go through the recording again. No,
It's like
this
I'm the Simpsons. I predict. I made it. I was
So
from the future.
fast.
I am the Minos.
Alright, Pomari. Pinata.
but real quick, yeah, I guess it is a bit slow paced at the beginning.
But I feel like that's all prologues.
Well, yeah, but it's like I was at least
This
somewhat
isn't
interested in the prologue of JPD.
But this isn't the prologue. This is episode 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think maybe if Minos decides to make a prologue, I think it'll make it more interesting because we'll be less confused.
We'll be less confused, but I don't think the boringness will go away.
Well, it is just a demo, so maybe he can watch this and get some good feedback.
He just watches as I completely unapologetically go like, "Your shit sucks." Like, dude, your shit sucks. Here's why your shit sucks.
Shucks.
Sucks.
Shucks. You were saying both shucks and sucks. Anyway.
Dude, it's like 10:30, and I've been on low sleep for like a whole week straight.
We might have
Well,
to make this a two-parter.
Yeah, we can finish up here in a bit.
On the next Black.
After
What?
that, I couldn't.
But we just
After
had
that,
like a couple of Vanwild getting interrupted.
After that, I couldn't live in the city anymore. My family had to move far away in the valley. Do you miss it? Living with a lot of other people, I mean. I miss my friends. Can I ask what the machine is telling you? Nothing just yet. I'm going to start the scan now.
Oh, okay.
Cities are of a beat,
Scan.
but you seem more like a 6.
Shut up, Luke.
I wasn't listening.
No, he was making a reference to his dumbass joke earlier where you seem more like a 6.
The age of consent.
The age of consent is 6
Variant 6 inches.
It's 6 inches. Yeah. That dumb shit. Anyway. There seems to be some noise in the scan. I will hasten it by helping to clear it up at the visual input. Oh, there's some interaction here.
Nope.
Should I get a refresher with the systems tutorial? Yes. Yes.
I
Never.
really don't want to.
Okay.
Let's just. Yeah, let's. Oh, what the in the
That's
world?
weird.
Yeah, so you have
I wanna
to
leave.
interact.
I'm starting to regret this.
Alright. You've got 1,000 points. We have. What do we have here? We have negative
I thought
500.
it's a biometrics.
Oh, I can shoot it. Oh, I can't. Alright, oh, okay. The pink is HP and the 2 is defense. This reminds me of a little town.
Get on with
Sure.
it.
Okay.
Are we
I'm just
fighting
gonna.
cat?
Oh, debug input delta 4. YOLO.
Damage 1, distance. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna try them
Oh.
all and see what happens.
Oh, our shield is down.
We got no shield.
I think this is
We
our
getting no bitches. We're losing the W Riz boys.
Alright, this one. Or wait. What? Okay.
Go for health now.
We're losing Riz quickly.
I'm trying.
Input
Riz
from-
at critical levels.
Just going for the ones that take the most HP. Or at least I assume that's what the pink numbers mean.
Right. Oh boy.
Hey,
You
we
got
did
no bitches.
it.
So, at first glance, you're perfectly healthy. Couple of old fractures, I see, and you should eat more protein.
Oh, I wonder.
More
Damn
protein.
vegetarian. Hey, what are the people that only eat fish? Or like
Pescatarians?
pescatarians? Yeah, maybe she's a pescatarian. I don't like meat, and on Jafari, I don't like meat, and on Jafaria, um, can it see anything else? What about your date of birth? My date, you can tell it. Hang on, it's a little scrambled. Go forward and then back, or just, yeah. My date, you can tell it with that. Ow! Careful in there, it's kind of cramped. And yes, the machine can calculate your date of birth down to the minute. And yours is.
Is it gonna be spaced months?
I really gotta start looking at the facial
Uh,
expressions in order to get an accurate emotional.
Oh gosh, it's space calendar.
Oh, what the hell? Alright, here we
We
go.
should just fuck off at this point.
17th Dandrate 102 Troga cycle? Yes, that's my date of birth. Amazing. Actually, can you tell me in. Ugh, my throat is going off.
You can just read it normally if you want.
Actually, can you tell me the time of day? I don't think I've ever asked my. Oh, it's so scrambly. Go back again, please. Alright. Oh, Mary, could I collect a blood sample from you?
It's gonna melt her hand.
Blood? But why? Because I think I figured out why you have such good hearing. But I need to run a specific. Some. Oh my gosh, go back and forward. That's terrible.
Oh shoot. Ah.
Oh no.
Okay. Also a black screen, thank goodness.
But I need to run some specific tests to verify my theory.
Alright
Bow,
guys, we'll
chicka,
make this
wow,
a
wow.
two-parter. For Luke's sake.
Oh, the further this goes on, the more I'm just gonna be ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But yeah, see you in part 2. I'm not gonna do the outro. I'm just gonna combine the videos.
Are you though?
Yeah.
Look,
I don't think you are.
we know you don't really give a damn about anything that's going on in this game. But for the sake of the audience, I mean, come on.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the least watchable video we ever made.
Wow. You
Sure,
guys
some
go that
people
far?
would be.
I
I'm
am
sure some
being
people would be.
disrespectfully honest here. I don't think this is a good video.
I don't know.
think
I haven't
some
seen
people
our
would be
average on our
interested.
videos, so we'll see.
Maybe I was just misinformed because like I was never told what kind of tone this was gonna be. I just knew space, but I was like, I don't know. We've been at this for like an hour. I haven't laughed. I wasn't genuinely intrigued by what was going on,
I think
and
the
I felt like my brain was literally about to die from boredom.
I believe the more target audience here is for more action, serious RPG
Action
players.
serious.
Draw like
Yeah, it's
action,
more of a
tense.
drama. You're trying to say.
I would say JPD is more of a drama. This is more of a. Well, I'm not too sure really, but it just doesn't
As
seem
it
like
stands,
drama.
it's still under the genre of drama, as far as we've seen. This is still a
Yeah.
drama.
I don't. That doesn't feel like a drama. It just feels like a sci-fi action. So far.
Where's the action?
They shot
I
someone.
mean, look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one shot was fired by our perception. A mutiny happened that was completely boring.
It's also pretty. Well, yeah. I was kind of confused about the mutiny. I was just confused in general in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
But
and not to mention, we can't understand what the fuck anyone is saying. Like their names are just incoherent to babble. There's a reason why no one actually uses incoherent babble names if you're not going to speak them. If you don't hear someone say the name, we don't know how to pronounce the name.
I don't know how to say their calendar either.
Exactly. What the fuck does that even mean? The lieutenant acts like it's a big deal. We don't know it's a big deal. You can go fuck yourself. That could have been yesterday.
The reason that there's so little care, I would say, into what they're saying is because we don't exactly know what the hell they're talking about in the first place.
Yeah.
So why that birthday is so surprising, I don't know. But what I can tell is that there are months, there's a lot more months and days in the months in normal Earth time.
Yeah. What's actually kind of funny, I forgot which space game I played that did this, but there's actually a legitimate time argument between Earth time and Mars time about what time it is. Because like obviously the sun the solar cycle on Mars is different than that of Earth.
Mhm.
So there's the Earth time. I forgot what was the abbreviation for it, but there's Earth time and Mars time, and it's like they legitimately hate each other over it, and it was pretty funny. And it's like maybe they could have more of that going on, or maybe they could have some more. On I think what would actually give more bite is like if one person was a little bit more spicy, like have someone have a little bit of animosity towards one race, and it's like maybe have someone be uncomfortable, and it's like we can actually like that would just give us an idea of like how tenuous these two factions are, or something like I don't know. I don't know what point we are at. This is just I just know what this game is putting me to sleep.
I think you're just sleepy in general. Or just
I'm sleepy in general. I have been getting little sleep this entire week. But if it what I am fully confident if this game was interesting, I would be way more engaged.
Well, if Luke's done with his tangent, and I feel like I can't critique it too critically because this is the prologue. I would hope this is a prologue.
It's a demo of the prologue, if anything.
Well, you gotta remember, we literally, if this is the prologue, what the fuck?
I don't know. I feel like prologues don't catch my attention very well.
No, it's just not the fact. It's not just the fact that it doesn't catch our attention. The point where the prologue is is legitimately the most confusing prologue I ever experienced.
That's why I hope this isn't a prologue.
A little confused, but it's like I don't understand what everyone's saying.
That's why I hope that this isn't a prologue. I hope it's episode 1 and that the release of a prologue will come in the future. So that'll be nice. We could get that.
Alright, Vanwild, do you have anything to say before we cut off part 1?
Minos, if you're watching, I appreciate all the hard work you went through to create, space culture and everything, but it is a bit much and confusing. So, yeah.
Is this what my money went to before I left?
Oh, wait. Luke, this is the perfect time to tell Minos that you're the guy with all the P's.
Oh yeah, Minos, if you are watching this, like genuinely, I'm that guy with all the P's. That was an accident, but it's also really hilarious. I was gonna literally write like a full 5-page essay about like my genuine like grievances in a way that is not, me currently just like professionally just like, hey, I don't like XX and the X, and that's why I'm leaving. But then I just accidentally pressed a bunch of P's.
So you sent Minos just a bunch of P's?
Yeah.
And what did he respond with?
I don't think he ever responded, to be honest, and I don't blame him. It's like, how do you respond to that?
But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.
Bye.